Stephen A. Smith has been somewhat problematic for a very long time. He has trash talked a lot of people and done that in the guise of this is my job, this is what I do. He supported Snoop, Soldier Boy, Nelly, etc., for supporting the man that is now tearing down the country. He trash talked Nicki Minaj and tried to downplay her position in the entertainment industry, and he did it in a very disrespectful way. He has disrespected a lot of people with the way that he talks about them. So I'm not surprised that LeBron has had enough of him and is checking him regarding his son. So a couple of days ago during the Lakers game, LeBron confronted Stephen A. Smith and told him to stop talking about his son. Basically, he told him to watch the way he talks about his son. In other words, stop disrespecting my son. And the reason for this is because Stephen A. Smith pointed out that Bronny is not as good as people expected him to be, and he's not having a very good time, and that LeBron had to pull some strings and make some promises of playing in the team with his son in order for his son to be at the position that he currently is in. So basically, this is just good old-fashioned nepotism that is being called out by Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith is also saying that Bronny is going to have a very difficult time because LeBron is putting Bronny under a lot of pressure to be as good as LeBron himself. I do agree with what Stephen A. Smith is saying, but here's the thing. Nepotism is nothing new. In any area that people can use their parents' name, they are going to do so. And if a parent has a lot of influence and they want to use that to help their child, they're going to do so. I don't think it's okay for people to do that, but people are going to do that because it's a fine line between wanting the best for your child and slipping into nepotism to help your child to succeed. So because Stephen A. said this out loud, what a lot of people are already thinking, LeBron did not take kindly to it, and that was the reason for the confrontation. Later on, when Stephen A. was asked what he thought about it, he was upset that LeBron did not come to him privately and did not try to call him and have a less confrontational conversation. And he chose to do it courtside where there was a lot of people and there was a lot going on. And he did not appreciate that. And I just sat there dumbfounded because you have got to be kidding me. Stephen A. gets on the loudest, most public platform and talks about any and everything that he wants to talk about, from sports to politics to entertainment and anybody. He just goes in on anybody in the most public way possible. And yet here he is talking about LeBron should have come to him privately and had a private conversation with him. Are you kidding me? It really is true that people that dish it can never ever take it. They can never take it. Now, I do give Stephen A. props for at least being professional when talking about LeBron and talking about how he understands why LeBron would be upset about what he said, because he is a father and no father wants to see their son being disrespected in any way. So Stephen A. did not he took a more professional stance about it, even though he still disagreed with the way LeBron went about it. So I give him props for that. However, he has no room to tell anyone to have a private conversation with him over anything, because he does things in the most public way possible. As far as what he said, I do agree with what Stephen A. tried to say, which is that Bronny is going to be under a lot of pressure that he's not ready for. He simply isn't. If he was ready, if he's where If he's good enough to be in the position that his dad is trying to put him, then his dad wouldn't try so hard. He's already LeBron's son. Bronny's already LeBron's son, and he is going to be noticed if he is as good as his dad wants people to believe that he is. And if he isn't quite as good as LeBron says that he is, and he's getting a lot of criticism, then perhaps Bronny just needs a little bit more time and more work to get to where his father wants him to be. The fact that LeBron is getting this upset over something so basic, like this is common criticism that a new athlete of Bronny's position is going to get if they're playing the way that Bronny is playing. This is nothing compared to what Bronny is going to face when he becomes an even bigger athlete. So if LeBron is having a hard time with what Stephen A is saying now, then he needs to be prepared because people are going to say worse things about Bronny, especially if his playing does not improve. He needs to really improve to earn the position that LeBron is trying to put him because clearly he hasn't earned it yet. Personally, I don't think that this is even worth fighting about. This isn't worth confronting someone about. He, I don't know, if he wants to talk about it, perhaps he could have just made a tweet or something, just posted something to regarding the issue, but to confront someone and be that aggressive about it, I don't think that Stephen A has said anything that other people are not already thinking. And as much as I do not support either of these people for my own personal reasons, I think that they're blowing this way overboard, and Bronny needs to be prepared because he's going to get a lot worse criticism than what Stephen A has said. That's all I have on this. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Like and subscribe. Bye.